Hey guys, this is Barwoodtown and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. In this video I have a bit of content. What can I say? We've had a load of new content drop on Global Dokkan. We've got the LR physical Cell EZAs now dropped. We also have a Terrifying Conquerors Super Battle Road that is out. I'm not going to be doing that on this channel. I'm actually going to be posting the Super Battle Road straight to YouTube. I've done the video. It's just uploading, so it should be out this afternoon. So if you want to see me take on the new Super Battle Road or want to know my thoughts on that, head over to the YouTube Barwoodtown as well. But yeah, other than that, let's get on with this video. So for this stream, I'm going to be going through LR Physical Cells EZA. I'm really looking forward to having this unit. I haven't seen a showcase of what he's going to look like after his EZA. I've seen some of his details and what he becomes, but yeah, I haven't actually seen like what all the numbers and what all the passages and all that kind of stuff means, or what it looks like. But yeah, let's go and have a look at his EZA era. So typically with these LR EZAs, it's going to be 10 fights. They do get quite difficult from what I remember. I think the special category for this one is Entrusted Will. Don't quote me on that, let's just double check. So STR or Entrusted Will. So we're going to be building a team all around that. Shouldn't be too hard, but famous last words and all that. Let's go and have a look. So, where is it? Entrusted Will, Entrusted Will. Where are we looking? It's all well and good having these coloured categories, but it doesn't help if I can never find them. There we go. There's me complaining, I can't find it, and then I find it straight away. So, yeah, it's going to be all about this Gohan, I think. I think he's going to be the main one for us. Have we got any other STR? If we just filter it by STR, how are we looking? So, I'm thinking Hybrid Saiyans would be the best for us, but I don't think we can do a full team of Hybrid Saiyans in Trusted Will. I'm thinking, so it's going to have to be this Trunks as a lead. I can bring you, and yeah, then we just need one more unit after that. This Kaioken Goku, potentially. Like, whilst we'll have type advantage with these, I do still want them to be decent units, which I'm scared might let me down. Couple of units that I wish I'd done. If anything, I'm tempted to bring AGLUI Goku just so that we've got dodges, or Chad Han, Ultimate Gohan, no brainer. So he's not going to be there to be dealing damage, but he will be there just to guard and just handle his business for us, I think. Let's go and have a quick look. I'm hoping there's going to be a good few Trunkses up there now for Entrusted Will. Let's just go and filter it by Entrusted Will. Now that I know where the category is, I can do that, you know. Sweet. So we've got a couple of Trunkses there. We'll go see how this team works out. I'm conscious it might get us through the first couple of rounds, and then we might just kind of fall off a cliff and start struggling. But we'll see. We'll see. Paragon Till Death redeemed first. Hey, buddy! Hey, Paragon. Thanks for joining the stream, man. How are you doing today? Butch as well in the chat. Hey Butch, how are you doing, man? You having a good day as well? Have you guys tried this EZA at all? Anything to report on how hard it is? Right, we'll leave Ultimate Gohan slot 1. I think we'll float off STR Goku. I don't think that Goku's going to be doing much damage. He needs an EZA. He can get good later on in the fight when he can get a couple of defense stacks in, but he's not going to be a main damage dealer, but we'll see how it holds up. Toxic Zelda, what's he weak to? He's weak to Entrusted Will Zelda. So there's only one real leader that you can bring, which is the AGL Trunks if you've got him. I think the EZA STR Ultimate Gohan's going to be key for the team, though. He'll be your main damage dealer. I would have tried to have brought 2 of him, but I don't think I have enough Hybrid Saiyans to make a full Hybrid Saiyan Entrusted Will team. That would be like my recommendation if you have enough units to do it. Yeah, I'm going to have to miss supers left, right, and center here. This Trunks lacking key links is just going to end up screwing me over. I can sense it now. Paragon, yeah, fine, man. Just had a meeting, so perfect timing. Yes, Mrs. Barwoodtown has gone out to get her hair done. So I had like a limited window to try and like get everything done. and then I'm testing out a new webcam for the first time, and there was a lag between the video and the audio, so I was like, no! So I've spent the best part of an hour trying to get that fixed, which I think I have. But yeah, I was like, I've got time for a stream. Hell yeah, I'm jumping on. Especially after Dog robbed my spot tomorrow evening. Not jealous at all. Butch, I just started myself. I don't have the AGL trunk, so I made a team running Super Saiyans. I can see Super Saiyans working. I think the main thing you'll struggle with there is STR Ultimate Gohan is so big on the team. I'll be interested to see how you handle like the later stages with that team. As I say, I think STR Ultimate Gohan's going to be pretty key damage dealer for the team. As you can see, I brought Tech Ultimate Gohan as well, just because he's not going to take damage regardless of what stage of the fight we get to. Paragon, how about you? Yeah, I'm really good, man. I'm really good. Things are starting to die down a little bit at work now because I'm leaving in like, I think it's like 8 working days now. So I'm just slowly slowing down. You know how it is. Zelda, I see. Well, I can bring chunks on JP, and I could probably make a team on Global with all the superclass characters I have. It's just hard. What I remember with the LR EZAs, they are tough. So, whilst you might get through the first with just like a generic super type, maybe just super STR type, I feel in the last stage you will struggle. Maybe go for, as I say, maybe go for a hybrid Saiyans team. Maybe sacrifice having a couple of non-STR units, but just bringing an overall hybrid Saiyans team, because that way 2 STR Ultimate Gohans, I'm hoping, should carry you through. Let's see how we look in here. So we'll float Trunks off, just so we can have 2 STR units here. And we're actually going to get a 12 key with Trunks. I never thought I'd celebrate getting a 12 key with a unit as much as I do with this Trunks. Zelda, also, I'm going to be getting a new phone, so I'll be able to have JP and Global Dokkan downloaded at the same time. That'll be massive, man. Like, I've got it on mine, so I just literally flip between the two. But if you like, it does make things so much easier not having to have spare phones. Although I say that, I have 2 phones as well. Paragon, yeah, hybrids would be fine, I guess. Hybrids would be my backup. If I didn't have this Trunks, I would be looking at going all hybrids and just focusing on Ultimate Gohan. I think he is just going to be MVP. Zelda, as well as Dragon Ball Legends. How come your phone can't have like Legends and the 2 Dokkans on at the same time? Just limited like memory, or just can't handle it? Paragon at Zelda. Happy days, Zelda. Zelda, I'm going to be getting an iPhone. Nice, man. That's a nice upgrade. I haven't had an iPhone in absolutely ages, though. What was my last iPhone? I don't know. I'm currently on the Google Pixel 3. Pixel 3? Pixel 6. Yeah, I've got the Google Pixel 6, and then I've got like the Pixel 3 is like my spare phone. It does everything that I need it to. I actually love this phone, so really happy. But which iPhone are you going to be getting, man? The Real Butch, Goku Family works. Ah, yes. I didn't think of Goku Family. Especially if you've got the new Dokkan Fest as well, because they're STR, so they'll have type advantage. Are they entrusted, Will, for that new Dokkan Fest, Goku and Gohan? Zelda, I'm talking about bringing the category. Oh, I see. The real Paragon at the Real Butch with the Gohan #1 emote, which I do love. Zelda, not just STR units. Yeah, so which category? Like, I think you'll struggle. It depends what units you bring, to be honest. I just remember with EZAs for LRs, they, especially in the later stages, they do get really tough. So where possible, I try and stick to the category. The typing, if I can as well. Let's have a quick look. Are these guys on Entrusted Will? They are on Entrusted Will. And they cover, what, Goku's family and Super Saiyans. So they're actually the ideal lead for the team that I'm bringing, because all of these units fit on Goku family or Super Saiyans. So yeah, that's actually worked out pretty well. Zelda, I have enough characters for an Entrusted Will. I just don't have a leader for the specific team. I'm sure I can make a team of categories that are on the effective category. Well, fingers crossed, man. As I say, I think Hybrid Saiyans would be a good shout if you can make that. But yeah, just have a play with it and see what you can build. How are we looking here? Everyone getting supers for days. So what we're on, level 3 now? I don't feel like we're struggling too much. I don't feel like we are. The real Butch. Yup. Yeah, sure, it won't give you any trouble. I don't think it should do. I think Goku's family would be pretty good. There's a lot of strong STR units. And as I say, I'm going to keep fanboying over the STR Ultimate Gohan for this. But yeah, if you can get him on the team, I think you'll be good. I think you'll be good. Additional super here from Super Saiyan Namek Goku. I say Super Saiyan. He will be Super Saiyan. Probably not in this fight though. I'm just talking absolute bollocks now, guys. How's everyone's day going? I know it's Tuesday. Getting a little bit closer to Friday. How's everyone's day going so far? I know Paragon said he's just got out of a meeting. Zelda, they're literally the first leader for the category. I know, there's always the pain with things like Entrusted Will when it comes out like this, and that there isn't any other option other than having the new unit for the category. It is a pain in the ass. But then it's just motivation for us to keep summoning. Which I'm going to keep trying to fight. We should have our next Dokkan Fest out, within a week? So I always look at when Ultimate Clash ends and when our login bonuses end. So Ultimate Clash ends in 3 days, and normally there's like a 2 or 3 day turnaround for when the next celebration picks up. So maybe next Monday we'll be getting a new celebration. Who do people think we're getting? It's got to be Ginyu, surely. Or has anyone got any thoughts other than Ginyu coming? Like, I can't see anyone but Ginyu. Like, there might be the argument for maybe Raditz, but Raditz came out after Ginyu on JP anyway. So, I'm not sure. And Ginyu's supposed to be alright himself as well, but we're getting into crunch time of Anniversary. It just doesn't make sense to summon. It's going to be tough. I'm horrendous at skipping banners. Like, I'm always like, what's 1 or 2? But 1 or 2 adds up. 1 or 2 add up. Because you guys are always a bad influence on me as well. You guys are always like, oh yeah, 1 more. Group summon. And yeah, no group summon. I will support from afar. That seems about fair. So that's level 3 done? We're flying through this here, guys. I think I've seen that Dog's already got this EZA completed. He's been testing out Sell himself already. Depending on how easy we fly through this, I might sell onto like an Android's team or any other sort of, maybe an Android Cell Saga team as well. And we'll just see how he holds up. Let's go blasting. Can we get 12 key with Trunks? This Trunks is just so annoying to super with. We can just about. Skin of our teeth. Zelda, I have 5k Chrono Crystals saved up to try and pull MUI Goku on Legends. I'm about the same. I'm on 5,500. Thank you for reminding me. I haven't actually logged into Legends yet today. But I've been trying to go through the build-up missions on Legends. So I think I've got just the 500 crystal one to go. But what's holding me up is PvP. So to get all the missions done, you have to get 1,000 PvP points. I hate PvP on Legends. I find it so sweaty. So I've been trying to avoid it, but it's getting to the point where I'm going to need to start doing the PvP if I want to go get the crystals. When do you reckon all those banners will drop? So we've got to be, what, 10 days? About then for Legends Anniversary? It's really not far off. I'll be making, my second Legends video when that finally does drop, though. Any idea who the second unit is? If it's going to be an MUI, are we going to be saying it's going to be a Jiren, or are we going to say it's going to be an Evolution Blue Vegeta? How are we looking here? Again, looking pretty good. Shouldn't be taking too much damage here. I've got my trusty friend Lucasade to keep me going today. I can't wait for this STR Namek Goku to get his EZA. I really thought he was going to get it in Worldwide. I was so sad. It's just really good art. I think he's the only unit with the art of the transformation, like the OG Super Saiyan transformation. So to see him usable and become a little bit more meta again, just so I can see that transformation and not screw up my entire team, that would be something I'd like to do. So we're starting to take a little bit more damage than I would like here. STR Ultimate Gohan, don't forget, when when he gets attacked, especially with type advantage in this, he's going to have guard at all times because he gains guard. What? I think it just guard gets activated anyway when it's a type disadvantage attack that you're receiving. So when he gets his guard activated, it's activated for 4 turns, but it's infinite anyway, pretty much. Ultimate Gohan just going blasting. Okay, level 4 done. Paragon, yeah, he's made for this fight. Like, I keep fanboying over him. Like, if you've got him, use him. If you got it, flaunt it. Hell yeah. Don't know why I said that. I apologize. But yeah, if you got him, he's going to be crucial for this fight. I would definitely recommend him. Paragon with the arm pump. I suppose that's really relevant for like this stream as well. Just a teen Gohan just doing the pump. Right, we've got him turn 1 this time. Can we get a super off with him? We can. Can we get a super off with anyone else though? Is the question. We can get one off with Trunks. We'll take the super with Trunks. We'll take it. How is everything coming across for you guys? As I said, I was having a couple of issues with stream lag, with the audio and the video. Is everything coming across quite okay for you guys? Just so that I know I can take it on board. If I'm like a millisecond out, I can go and tweak it again. Yeah, it did take me the best part of an hour to get it sorted. Zelda, the reason I can't have all 3 games on my current phone, by the way, is because of the amount of space I have. It's always annoying when space holds you back from games. Dokkan as well is it's a monster of a game, isn't it? Just whether it's been around for so long, it's had so many updates. It does take up a lot of room on your phone, let alone having global and JP. I can understand why your phone's struggling, to be honest, man. When are you going to be getting your iPhone? I bet you can't wait. I do love new phone day. Like, it's always like it's like Christmas come early when you can go pick a new phone. As I said, I'm on the Pixel 6 at the moment, and it was just a no-brainer for me. I knew what phone I wanted from the get-go. So as soon as it was released, I was like, oh my god! Paragon, loud and clear, and crystal clear also. Perfect. Friend, thank you. I'm glad it's all coming through well. Thank you so much for confirming, mate. Zelda, I'm going to try and get the iPhone SE. The iPhone SE, which one's that? Like, again, if I'm a bit out of this loop with iPhones, but is that, what number's that? Like, I'm familiar with like iPhone 10, 11, like those kind of numbers. Ultimate Gohan. Everyone's getting a nice easy super here as well. And we've got loads of orbs lined up for next turn as well. Zelda. Damn ads. Okay, they're done. Well, ads are like on the minimum threshold that I can do. It's like, what is it? 30 seconds of ads for an hour content or something like that. Like, it's the bare minimum that I can put on. Zelda. I'm not sure. I've never owned one. Yeah, I maybe check that because if it's going to be an older one, it might not have as much memory as some of the newer ones. So it might be worth to check out before you go buy them. All I know is it's a good mid-tier iPhone. Well, the iPhones are going to be solid. Even if it's just one from within the last kind of 3, 4, 5 years, you're still going to be getting a solid phone either way. It'll do the job what you want it to do. Is this going to be your main phone just for everyday use, or is this going to be just a gaming/streaming phone? Like, is this going to be like, I don't know, your social media, just your general texting, WhatsApp, all that kind of stuff? Your everyday use, I'll call it. It was recommended to me by one of my mods. Okay, then. It's good that you take the recommendations of your mods into account with upgrading gear and stuff. I'm really lucky in that regard that we have not necessarily just mods, even though we do have our own help desk, but we've got a lot of kind of IT knowledgeable people in the server full stop. So I think Pedders is really good with IT. Moshe's got a really good setup. We've got the help desk himself, and then me and Paragon have a friend called Slakashi who literally works as like another help desk as well. So I think for computers, I've got quite a good support network who they can make quite good recommendations. I'm glad that you have some of your mods can make these recommendations for you as well. The Real Butch, I'm tempted to buy Nubia Red Magic 7 Pro. I'm not familiar with that phone. Are you just due an upgrade then? Or what do you want the phone for? Like, I know you do a lot of streaming and gaming as well, Butch. Are you looking for a powerful phone to stream games straight off? Zelda, that's why I'm trying to save for a PC to play them on. That's what I'm like, man. I've upgraded like all of my kit now, but that I can pretty much possibly upgrade. The last box for me is just getting the laptop or the gaming PC. But I was having a look at it, and I can pay monthly. But I'd be looking for a good, like, I don't want a mid-range one. I'd want a decent one because I've invested in everything else. But again, this is sterling. It'd be about £1,300. So I could pay what? I think it's like £80, £90 a month for 2 years to pay it off. But it's just so much money. It's just so much. So I think I'm gonna try running my laptop into the ground, and see how many attachments and how much gear I can get plugged into it before it just dies. That's my plan. Butch, it's a gaming phone. I didn't realize there were phones specifically made for gaming. I was just obsessed with getting the Pixel because I had the Pixel 3, and the idea of going from a 3 to a 6, I really like that idea. Sounds proper stupid. But then also I quite liked, I don't know, just the general specs and the feel of the phone. I just fell in love with it when I saw it. And it does everything that I wanted to do. All I really do is play Dokkan and stream Dokkan off it. Everything else, I just go off the Xbox and the Elgato. Paragon, at the real Butch, just Googled that, and that looks like a beast. I'm going to give it a Google as well. You have tweaked my interest, good sir. Twitch dashboard can do one. What was it? The Nubia Red Magic 7, was it? Or was it the 7 Pro? Okay, that does look like a very pretty phone. I'll give you that. I don't have time. I can't go through all the specs and stuff on the stream. It looks like it'll do the business. I'm sure it will do as well. How much do the phones tend to be? Paragon at Barwood looks to be a phone built around good gaming. Give it a look. Looks lush. I think I'll have a Google after the stream, and I'll have a proper look through. The only thing is, like, my phone I got mine just before Christmas, I think it was. So I'm not going to be due again for like another 18 months until my phone's next due. Butch, it's got 16 gigabyte built-in fan, fully charges in 45 minutes. Like, 16 gig is a lot, and that's a good charge time. Like, the charge point of my phone's pretty crap. So it'll get up to, I don't know, 70% within half hour. It gets up to about then real quick. But then when it gets to like the top end, like you're kind of 75 to 100%, every percent takes a little bit longer until it's full. So that's one of the drawbacks of this phone. But it will last me all day, and when I'm sleeping, you just don't notice it, do you? Like when I'm asleep, it doesn't matter if it takes an hour to charge or it takes 5 hours to charge. I'm just gonna sleep through it anyway. Zelda, I won't be able to transfer my JP Dokkan data, unfortunately, because I have it linked to Google and it won't link it to Facebook. I've got a similar issue. I haven't got my current JP game backed up because I can't remember what it was. Firstly, there was a language issue and I couldn't figure out how to link it up. But then secondly, I think I've got my Facebook and Google linked together. There was something where they were linked together, and it wouldn't let me link a second account because my global Dokkan was already linked to it. So it's something I need to have another look in, because I have become a little bit attached to my JP account because I've got some of the new units on it. So if I were to lose it, I would be a little bit sad. Just a little bit. Paragon, liquid-cooled phone. A liquid-cooled phone? We're getting proper fancy now. The Pro one. It's about £700. That doesn't seem too much. That doesn't seem too much for like a state-of-the-art phone. Zelda, I'm watching One Piece while I chat. Nice. I've never actually watched One Piece. It's One Piece, Naruto. I haven't gone and watched. I think I was told One Piece is so big that it's like, essentially you need to get married to One Piece. You need to make that kind of level commitment if you want to go and watch it. Can you confirm that would be the case? Paragon, absolutely not flexing, but I do like the charge time of my phone. I guess about 45 minutes or so, but not at the gaming specs of the Red Magic at Butch. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Xiaomi Mi 11. But yeah, I suppose I don't think your phone was made for gaming. But if Butch is going for that one, I know you do a lot of mobile gaming anyway, so that's probably going to be perfect for you. Zelda, as far as global Dokkan goes, though, I'll be able to link that. I don't mind regrinding JP. It depends on how far you are on JP. JP, if you're not too committed, you can just re-roll, new account, and you can go farm all the stones for maybe worldwide when that drops in, what, August. So, 4 months? 3-4 months? It wouldn't be the worst idea to go and re-roll, but it just depends on how attached to your JP account you are. Paragon at Barwood Town. Sorry, that liquid cooled thing was a joke. My bad. That just goes to show how bloody gullible I am. That was me like, oh my god, he's gonna have a liquid cooled phone. Like, how cool is he? And yeah, I just got fooled. I just got embarrassed. Zelda, I'm going to be a little tilted that I'm going to lose LR Janemba though. Hopefully you can find a way around it and you don't have to lose it, man. But yeah, I'd get that. I'm the same. With my JP, I've got LR Janemba. I've got 2 dupes in full power Frieza. I've got the new Dokkan Fest Goku and Gohan. I've got the new LR Goku and Gohan. Like, I've got a few units that I'd be sad to see go. Hopefully I don't have to. But One Piece is so long, Zelda, and it's still going. Yeah, that was always what puts me off Zelda. Like, Paragon knows what my attention's like. I still haven't gone and finished Jujutsu Kaisen. And that's, what, 1 season? 2, maybe? I still haven't gone back and finished it. I got distracted. I think I was watching... I got like, halfway through Season 1. And then, for whatever reason, I got distracted and started watching something else. And then I just never went back to it. So if it's something as long as One Piece, I don't know, man. I think I'd lose attention. Paragon at Barwood Town kind of sounds like a show me. Oh, in terms of pronouncing the phone. Oh, there's me like Xiaomi, and you're like, show me. Show you what, Paragon? You dirty boy. Butch, Xiaomi are pretty good. I know they have some gaming phones. Honestly, my knowledge of phones is just really limited. I just go for the shiny thing. I just saw, like I said, I got the Pixel 6. I saw that it was coming out. I read reviews and all that kind of thing, and I was just like, yeah, that's the one. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a clue what's going on. Zelda, I have so many good characters on JP, though. Well, hopefully you don't have to lose it, man. Fingers crossed you don't. If you can find a way to back it up. Dog is in the chat. Strugglewood Town. When am I not Strugglewood Town, to be honest, man? That's actually a very apt nickname that I will allow. But how are you doing, Dog? How's your day going, man? Hopefully work's not being an absolute asshole to you today. Zelda, so it's going to be a mad unfortunate. Again, fingers crossed. Don't give up, man. If you can find another way. I'm not sure what other accounts you can link to Dokkan. Obviously, you said Facebook and Google. I don't know if there's anything else you can do. Maybe you can create another email that you can remember and back it up that way. If there's any other workaround. Paragon at Butch. Yeah, I did like them. Saw them on Techspert and seemed like a nicer alternative to the Galaxy 21. Paragon still not finished in regards to One Piece. Yeah, it's still going, isn't it? I don't know how many series they're on, but they're on like over 1,000 episodes, aren't they? Paragon at Barwood Town. You had it right. Like shower. Xiaomi. I'll take that. I'll take it. My pronunciation of the English language. I suppose this isn't necessarily English, but my pronunciation of language full stop is questionable at best. Paragon at Dog Help Desk with all the waves. Dog waving back. I hope you're well, Dog. I hope you're well as well. Like, I was there for a good bit of your XCOM stream last night. Your voice did sound a little hoarse, so I hope it's feeling better today, man. Did anyone die at the end of your XCOM in the end? Because I can't remember where I left off. I left off just after you were attempting, I think it was a mission for the 3rd time. But yeah, did anyone die? Did you manage to get through the mission unscathed? Dog, I'm ignoring work actively. If only I could get away with doing that as well. The Real Butch, make a new Gmail. That's what I was thinking, Zelda. Surely, I think you can link it to email, so you should just be able to create a new email. And I'm hoping that would mean that you'd be okay. Fingers crossed, anyway. Like, again, I'm horrendous with this kind of stuff. I know that Butch is very technically orientated, technical-minded. technology orientated, something like that. I'm trying to give you the compliment, but I just don't know what to say. Paragon at Barwood Town. Nah, still not finished. Was at you for Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, my bad. My bad. I just get distracted. Like, I don't know. I maybe have one day a week where I can like watch TV. The missus is out, so I can go and watch like anime and that kind of thing. And yeah, I like, for example, I'm currently watching Malcolm in the Middle, and I'm going through what 7 or 8 series of that, and that's kind of taken over my life. I think that was what replaced Jujutsu Kaisen. Sorry, man, but at least it's Malcolm in the Middle, so it's a cracking show to replace it with. Zelda, remember on JP I have Rainbow Starred STR Super Vegeta, STR Kid Buu with a dupe, 3rd year LR Phi Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan with a dupe, LR Int Goku and Vegeta, and a bunch of other super cracked characters. Especially when you're thinking on JP, these characters have easy A's and all that kind of thing as well. It sounds like a pretty hype box. Hopefully you don't have to say goodbye to it, man. I can understand why you'd be gutted if you couldn't. Dog, my backup sniper died. See, I swear I remember that, unless you dropped out of the mission and went and did it again. I remember your backup sniper died, but that just means that, you know, me and Paragon are even more key to you now. You must cherish us and look after us and make sure that we're treated well and make sure that our toes are adequately supported. Daneth, the Shadow Dirk, hello there. Hey Daneth, how are you doing, man? I don't think we've caught up since I was doing Final Fantasy streams. That was a good bit ago, but how are you doing, bud? I'll update you on Final Fantasy, man. We ended up having to kill Uraeon. I think you were Yojimbo, and then it got to like the last bit of the game, and yeah, we had to kill all the Aeons. So unfortunately, we did have to strike you down for the greater good, though, of course. If I could have avoided it, I would. Paragon waving at Daneth, Zelda, but iPhone isn't made by Google. Is that going to work? Yeah, man, you can still have a Google Gmail. Like, when you create an email account, you can just log into it on your iPhone. Just because the only thing with iPhone is that you just wouldn't use Android, so like the whole operating system. That's all you wouldn't be able to use. You'll still be able to have emails and all that kind of stuff. Daneth, honestly, MVP for me in this event was STR Ultimate Gohan, ran a double STR Ultan lead and had no issues. That's exactly what I proposed. So I've gone and trusted Will just to see how it goes. I was contemplating maybe Hybrid Saiyans, but I don't think I had enough Hybrid Saiyans within Entrusted Will to make a decent team. But that was my backup suggestion if people maybe don't have the Trunks as a leader, to go double STR Ultimate Gohan and maybe just have 1 or 2 just STR Hybrid Saiyans that maybe aren't on the category. Should be fine here. Of course, I clicked the wrong options and we don't get a super with Goku and Gohan at the end. You can see here that we're taking a lot more damage. If anything, I haven't been paying too much attention to rotations and all that kind of thing. I've been having too much fun talking to chat. Let me go back on chat. Dog, after that, the RNG changed and gave me a super easy mission instead of the PS one. You deserved it, man. Like, it got to a point where I was just trying to distract you, like, say, hey, man, how was your festival? Did you have good food? Because I was trying to distract you from how much you were struggling with the mission. Daneth, I'm good. Dog, so I threw people at the Arch and King and people almost died there. The key word there is almost. That is what I take away. You were such a good commander that we almost died and we didn't actually die. That's a thing, right? Daneth, I do wish I could have been Bahamut. Being a dragon is the dream. Bahamut is probably the coolest. My favourites are Bahamut and I'm trying to think of Anima. It was Anima. I was thinking Oa Lover. My favourite was Oa Lover. And then I was like, but that's not its name. But yeah, Bahamut is cool. Dog was very lucky there. And Oa Lover was very lucky to get Anima. Anima is just sick and powerful. Like, I was using Anima against the final Aeon in the game. And Anima was just making a mockery. It was just punchy time the whole time. Did you at least pay me lots of gil? I paid you the bare minimum gil I could each time. And you still didn't let me down. I can't remember what attack you had. I think it was the Wakizashi, the one where you, like, behead people, decapitate people. We got that a couple of times. It did just look cool. But yeah, honestly, I paid you the bare minimum kill. And it worked. I had to pay you bare loads just to recruit you, though. What was it? I think it's like 720,000 gil, which was just... Luckily, I just about managed to have enough. But otherwise, it would have been a massive pain in the ass. I think I paid you enough to recruit you. How are we looking here? So I've actually lost sight or lost count of the stage that we're on now. I think this is 7 or 8. Because you can see by like the enemy that we're fighting, this is the LR cell at this point. So we should be on the last couple of stages. Dog, I do have a question here for you, Bar. Why do you have literally no LRs on the team? There's a very good reason for that. Because I went and trusted Will and bought as many STR units as I could. And I didn't have any entrusted Will Super STR LRs. That was my reasoning there. After I bought the entrusted Will leader and trunks, I bought everyone STR that I could. And then I had one spot left, and I thought ultimately I went for Tech Ultimate Gohan. Just because he's going to link well with STR Gohan, and he should be, even though he's not the right typing, he'll still be fine, he shouldn't be taking damage. There is only one entrusted Will STR LR, but like, well, exactly, that's why I didn't bring the LRs. I mean, we can go and have a look at the team build. We're on to level 9 now, though, and we haven't been struggling overly much. But yeah, if we go, this is my entrusted Will. And there's no one STR. Like, I could go and bring AGL Gohan or Namek Goku, even though that's at disadvantage. I was tempted to bring AGL UI Goku, but then I remembered how much you love that unit, and I was like, nah, I couldn't do that to Dog. Dog, you'd be better off bringing some LRs of the other types to do damage. See, I didn't think we were struggling too much with damage. I mean, we can get rid of STR Namek Goku, and we'll bring LR UI. Just... He's got crit chance, so we'll try there. We'll go with that. Yeah, I'll bring the one LR. We'll see how he's doing. If AGL MUI gets us killed, I know that you're a big fan of his, Dog, but I will hold you personally responsible if LR MUI gets us killed. Not bad rotation, to be fair. We'll go blasting with you, and then we'll go blasting with you, and we can't get a super, but yeah, not the end of the world. Dog, hey, he dodged for me this easy. I told you, mate. Truth told you to go get good, and you've gone and got God. You've gone and got good, and he's now dodging for you. Hey, he's forgiven you for calling him crap all these months. He's forgiven you, and he's now going to be dodging. I say. I'm not going to say 100%. I'd say he's going to give you a good, solid 75% dodge now. I think that's a fair shout. That's a fair percentage number. Hopefully he can dodge for me as well. Okay, Trunks is getting battered. That's pretty much how it works in the anime anyway. So we're getting, even on our supers, we're taking less than 80k in level 9. Like, this isn't as hard as I thought it would be. Zelda might be okay just by bringing in a super team. Dog, still not using him if I can avoid it. Like, if I have any other option, then I will not be bringing him. We will be able to get some good supers here as well. Can we get an 18 key with him? We'll settle for what we got. If we can get all the crits will be helpful. Danith, don't forget to max dodge Hippo. Definitely read that wrong. Don't forget to max dodge Hypo on AGL, LR, MUI Goku. Obvious joke, I'm not dumb like Truth. Oh, shots fired! I think it just depends on the context, the dodge. I myself, if the unit has dodge built in, then that's fine. I prefer damage and additionals, crits, and that kind of thing over dodge. Maybe it's because I don't have Imagine Vegeta. I haven't had that unit to go and change my mind. But I'd be more than willing to change my mind if I had the right unit come along. Come on, Dokkan, just give me the units. How are we looking here? So you can go blasting. And you can go blasting. And you can go blasting. Everyone's going blasting. Dog, I mean, if it didn't cost me stones to change it, I would change him to full dodge. What, UI Goku? Would you actually, straight up? You wouldn't go more addition, like, you wouldn't keep additionals for him because he's got, like, the crit chance. I just find if you're not going to dodge on 70% dodge, then you're just going to get more annoyed. Like, I can imagine you going and doing it, going to give him, what, 20 dodge, plus his 70% dodge. And then the one time he doesn't dodge and he gets hit in the face by super, I can imagine you flipping a table. Like, fuck! I can genuinely imagine you doing that. Alright, how are we looking? So if we go in this order, maybe? Nah, but we'll do this. Just because I don't want Super Saiyan 2 Gohan to get slapped too hard. Despite this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan EZA being like, I don't know, he's what, 2-3 years old now? He is holding his own in this. He's hitting, what, 3 million attack stats. He's not getting blasted away for damage. So he's actually been quite a good little addition to this team. Mine's newly rainbowed as well. Annoyingly, I went and picked up a last copy on the, what was it, Goku Day, where we had that book that we could exchange in the barber shop. Went and got my last copy of him, and then pulled him in my very next multi, which really annoyed me. But now I have a UR for Chain Battle, which I hope you're all making good on. I haven't actually tried Chain Battle yet, though, either. I've put up my supporters. I normally wait for like half a day for everyone to get their friends up before making my runs for the day. How is everyone finding Chain Battle? Dog, I wouldn't even consider keeping his additionals. How come you wouldn't keep his additionals? Like, I suppose it's defensively for him, isn't it? So, when he gets hit, he straight up gets hit. But I think you'll find in, like, content like, you know, Vegeta or GT Goku, where he can't dodge in the last events. Even if you go and give him dodge and hidden potential, he's not going to get it. But then you get the chance of doing the additional still. I think it's having that kind of, that middle ground. How are we looking here? I'm not going to worry too much about the active skills. I think this turn should be it, especially if we can get an additional super with MUI Goku. Daneth, I forgot there was a Chain Battle up, CBA. Mate, it's fine. I forgot to do some of the units. I forgot when it came live, so I spent most of my morning EZAing the in Android 18. I ultimately couldn't be bothered to go and friend summon 15 copies of the AGL androids to get the UR done. So I've got the LR up, I've got the TUR up, the UR I couldn't do it again. So I got one copy up to 41% for you, and be happy that I did that. It was just a pain in the ass even getting the medals. I was just like, not this grind again. But yeah, I'm hoping this Chain Battle isn't going to be too bad. It's annoying because I've got none of the new units from this celebration. So, particularly like the Goku Gohans, which are pretty key for this. So, I still don't have the Int LR Gohan either, who's the main attacker. So, this is 2 Chain Battles running. Not having Int LR Gohan has cucked me. 2. Last one, I just about managed to hold on to top 1%. Like, by literally skin of my teeth. I lost it first thing in the morning. I had time for like 2 or 3 more runs, and I managed to beat my score and get back into top 1. But that was, as I say, literally skin of my teeth. Dog, he hits like a dud anyway, so why care about his additionals? And if he can't dodge, you're not bringing him anyway. Oh, it's hard, because when I bring him into, like, I don't know, GT Goku events and that kind of thing, or even the Vegeta event, I would still bring him, but then he'll just be off rotation, and I'd save items whenever he's coming onto rotation. But I do get your point. He's just annoying, isn't it? Like, 70% chance, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's going to hit all the time. And in actual fact, you'd be surprised at just how often it does not land for you. Danith, oh, Barwood, you are aware that you need to use mostly LRs and LR EZAs, right? Otherwise, you don't do much damage. The legendary power link needs to be active. Yeah, Dog did make this point for me. That's why LR EZAs are a pain. Dog did make this point as well. I just wasn't sure the way up between bringing the effective category or bringing LRs. Because I didn't really have many type STR LRs for this category. So ultimately I went for bringing as many STRs over the LRs as I could. If anything, I'll see how we find this. This is the last level at this point as well. So we'll see how we find this. If we do die or whatever here, then I can always bring out like the Tech Ultimate Gohan and bring in another LR. Or we'll see how that works. Dog, you don't use the Goku Gohans. The Gohan setup is pretty much the exact same as last Chain Battle, and Extreme is like the Android LRs and stuff. So yeah, I'm fine on that regard. Like, my Extreme is probably one of the better teams that I've been able to put up for a Chain Battle. I think everyone is LR, everyone is Rainbow except the physical androids who are 55%. But all my other androids, they are all rainbowed. I've got the LR AGL, I've got the T-War of the AGL androids as well. Like, everyone's in a really good position there. But my Super are just shocking. My Super is just really annoying. I've got a couple of good URs though. I've got like the UR of the Super Saiyan 2 STR Gohan that we're using here. There's some decent options there, but yeah, I don't know. It just feels like for the second Chain Battle in a row, I've been able to put subpar supports up. I'm looking forward to the anniversary Chain Battle because I've got all my Kaioken Gokus done. I've got my Nappas pretty much there as well, so I'm looking forward to the anniversary Chain Battle at this point. Danith, the only STR I bought was STR Ultimate Gohan as the leader. Oh damn, and you still absolutely breezed through it. I might have to consider that approach then. I was eyeing up going all Hybrid Saiyan. Ultimately, I went for this. But, yeah, if we end up struggling, then I might just end up doing that as well. Thank you for the tip. Dog, Pedders is a sick Extreme line. Pedders is like, I don't know, he doesn't get enough praise for his Chain Battle units. Like, was my first spot, like my first look up is like Archie. There's a couple of people from that server that I'm looking up. Goresh fan, they're like my go-tos, but I always end up going back to Pedders at some point, and Pedders more often than not does get me really good results. He does put up some amazing setups. Yeah, really underrated. Danith, I used STR Ultimate Gohan, LR Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I didn't even think of bringing him. I need to go and reawaken mine actually. I fed a dupid. LR AGL Super Saiyan 1-2 Gohan, LR Goten and Trunks, LR AGL Trunks, and LR Physical Trunks. Just used Ultimate Gohan slot 1 and had no issues. It sounds like that's a really good approach, to be fair. It feels like on this Easy 8, there's a lot of different approaches you could take. I may well end up copying you in that regard. I think we're, about halfway through this cell now? I don't think we've been taking massive damage ourselves. We're about halfway in health ourselves. We've got to be approaching a Dokkan attack, though. So if we can get a Dokkan attack with Ultimate Gohan, so we're pretty much halfway through on him. I love that I'm talking about getting a Dokkan attack with Ultimate Gohan. I did not realise that I put him into slot 7. Which is probably going to come back to bite me in the ass. But, well, we'll keep going. But yeah, I see what you mean here. It's a lot more noticeable now that we're not dealing as much damage as I would have liked to. Can we get more super attacks with people? Yeah, if I put Ultimate Gohan there, you can get a super and you can get a super. I feel like Oprah going like, you can get a super and you can get a super. Just trying to make sure everybody gets supers. Dog. The audio is desynced with cam now, by the way. Oh, no, man. Don't be saying that. I do not know how to fix it. How bad is it? Like, if I clap, how after the clap is it? That's literally what I spent the last hour doing. Danith, I recommend using the STR LR Trunks from Super Battle Road instead of AGL LR Gohan, but I didn't want to Kai him. Yeah, I haven't put Kais into my Trunks either. Danith, anyway, I've got to go for a bit. Bye. Thank you for dropping by, man. I always do love catching up with you. So I've enjoyed the chance to do a Dokkan stream. So I'm glad that you could drop in and say hey. Just enjoy the rest of your day, man. Dog, my setup was AGL Trunks, which I've got, STR Goku Gohan, who I don't have. I'm not salty about that at all. Who's got more defense? AGL MUI has more defense. My set was AGL Trunks, lead, STR Goku Gohan, LR AGL Gohan, LR Phi Trunks, LR Phi Bardock, and LR MUI. So STR Ultimate Gohan didn't even make it onto your squad then, man. But it looks like you've absolutely walked through it. So I think we're going to have it done. But for those of you that might be watching on YouTube or on VOD or something like that, then by all means consider just going all LRs. I haven't because I wanted to try and stick to STR where I could. but it feels like there's a lot of success that people are having just by going full LR. Paragon, mine's fine. Audio in sync for me. Dog, mine is like seconds delayed. Hold on. Butch saying mine's not delayed. Okay, well, I'm hoping it's just Dog then that's getting the delay. I'm hoping that I'm okay. Dog, pause, unpause, and it's back to normal. What the fuck is this shit, Twitch? If you're having IT issues, I can recommend a really well-rated help desk. I mean, who do the IT people talk to when they have IT issues? It's like IT Inception. But I'm glad that the stream's okay, because I'm not gonna lie, I spent a while tweaking it, because like, if I'd be talking like this, and then the audio would kick in a little bit later, so I'd have to delay everything, and I was literally like 0.1 second, 0.1 second. I just kept adding 0.1 seconds until I was like, yeah, that looks about right. Like, there's a video of me in the Discord, like, hey guys, can you just check this out for me? And it's literally just me doing my intro and then clapping to be like, does this sound okay to you guys? Is this it? Oh, he's got the bare minimum of health. Imagine if we didn't kill him there and then we got blasted away ourselves. I'd have been so annoyed. We should be okay there, though. Looking, SDR Trunks has 170k defense. Like, even if we get supered, we are sweet. We are golden. Just need an attack to get it over the line. But yeah, I'm glad that the audio isn't delayed, that there aren't any issues. As I did say at the beginning of the video, for some of you that might not have caught it, I have done the SBR for Terrifying Conquerors. I am going to upload it solely to YouTube though. So it's like it took me like 10 minutes. So I was like, I'll whack it onto YouTube, and that should be out this afternoon. If you do want to go see it, I'll go put it into the Discord as well. But yeah, that is LR Cell done. And in 51 minutes as well, which I feel like it's a decent time, but equally, I'm not now going to have time to test him out, which I'll have to do it on a separate stream. I think I'll be doing Dokkan maybe Friday lunchtime. So that'll be when I'll probably do maybe a test out stream for him. But yeah, let's go fully awaken him. Go give him his full gear. Let's go get him to SA25 and all that. And let's go and have a look. Let's go use some Kais. So for units like this, I'm glad that we have Kais, because we literally couldn't. I wouldn't want to reverse him and then go find a free-to-play cell to go and farm. Dog, the SBR stage wasn't hard at all. I agree, it wasn't. What team did you bring? Because I just went AGL full power freezer and he just went blasted. Right, so this is Cell fully done. As I say, I thought mine had 2 noobs. He's only got 1, 69%. I am making good progress on his link levels as well. But yeah, let's have a quick look at his gear. So now that he is easy aid, he becomes extreme physical type, Ki +4, HP attack and defense +120, or super Phi, HP attack and defense +90. So kind of the predictable upgrade there. Super attacks. So his 12 Ki becomes 12% HP. AoE and causes colossal damage to all enemies, so that's up from 10%. And then his 18 Ki greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. I would have liked to see some sort of defense increase there, if I'm being honest. And then let's go have a quick read of his passive. After his Easy A, his passive is now attack and defense +120 at the start of turn, plus an additional defense +60 when performing a super attack, plus an additional defense +60 when performing an ultra super. So I suppose you can go for the 12 Ki, go for the healing, or you can go for the 18 Ki and go for the extra defense. You can kind of play it a couple of ways. And then he gains Ki +3 facing only 1 enemy on the 18 Ki as well, plus additional Ki +1 and attack +30 per existing enemy. So it's still going to be really good for World Tournaments with the AoE. I'm still probably going to be quite happy that I've got all crits, but yeah, really good. Really glad that I've got this guy done. I am hoping to go give him a showcase in the near future. Dog, AGL full power freezer. Exactly what I did. Paragon, had my first run at Chain Battle and got 134 mil. Not awful. Just hope for better team combos in the coming days. I haven't done my first run. I'll do that this afternoon at some point. I set my like squads up early, and then I like to leave it a little bit, let everyone get their teams up before I have my first jump in. Dog, I even brought my 5-second form as a joke, and he lived. I suppose AoE, if you've got all crits with him, it's not a bad choice to bring either. But yeah, like, it sounds like you absolutely smashed it. I did it in like 11 or 12 minutes as well. Dog, I envy you bastards that just log in and get thrown ideal combos in their lap. I always find that. My first run, I always struggle to beat it. Literally, first run in, I'll absolutely smash it, get top 1%, and then I will struggle to beat it. I won't get near it the rest of the time. I don't know how I do it. Paragon, cut-off is at mid 135 for those who wish to know. That is going to be helpful. So probably going to be about 145, 144 for the final 1%. Dog, really, it dropped that low. It was 137 earlier, then it dropped enough to make it 136.5. I suppose, yeah, once more people start jumping in, it kind of dilutes it. It'll get to a point, though, and it'll start jumping back up as people get used to it. Paragon, it may creep up as the days go on. That's exactly what I think as well. Anyway, guys, I do need to get back to work, so I am going to have to say a premature goodbye. We have gone and got this LR EZA. Tips for getting the EZA done. I went all in Trusted Will. I didn't struggle too bad without any LRs, but a lot of people in chat are saying to go maybe all LRs in Trusted Will, but not go for the SDR typings. Barbertown's top tip. Either way, guys, I hope you all have good luck smashing the EZA. If you need anything, I'll be in the Discord. And yeah, keep an eye out on the YouTube, and I'll be putting the SBR run for Terrifying Conquerors up this afternoon as well. Other than that, guys, just have a great day. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.